Hey TikTok, hey YouTube. Y'all, I'm watching The Weekend. I got up late today, y'all. I had that baby. I'm tired. And I'm watching The Weekend, and they're talking about the mayoral candidate, Mandani. And of course, they pulled out all the old MAGA playbook. He's a socialist. He's a this. He's a that. Well, if that's the case, the fact that people get Medicare is socialism. The fact that they get um, their benefits when they retire. What is it? The check that they get. That's socialism, if that's how they want to put it. These millionaire and billionaire capitalists are once again trying to scare the 60% of working Americans, working poor, middle class, trying to scare us with the boogeyman. Socialist. That's always, they always have a buzzword boogeyman. That will only help them. Okay, they said Mandani wants to have free groceries for people. Well, my thing is, why couldn't they have free groceries? If you're making $12,000 a year, and believe it or not, some people make $12,000 a year. It's not that many people. So if you're making $12,000 a year, and your state is willing to let you get some free groceries once a month, what's the problem? It's no different than going to Second Harvest, going to the food bank. It's just that people are not donating. That comes from the state. He wants to put grocery stores where people that don't have vehicles, because they're making $20,000 a year, working 2 jobs, making $20,000 a year, but they can't get to the store to get fresh vegetables, good cuts of meat. They can't get there to get that because they cannot afford a vehicle and their rent and feed their children. See what I'm saying? So they were smart enough to figure out, okay, let me just get on the transit, or because it's my understanding New York has a lot of different ways to get around. So let me get on transit so I can get to work for my kids. But nobody should have to ride 2 hours away, an hour one way and an hour back or more, just to get groceries for their children because they are the working poor. You should be able to put a government grocery store in a very, very rural area and in a very, very inner city area. See what I'm saying? Once again, they're trying to hurt the working poor in the rural area, and they're trying to hurt the working poor in the urban area. Why don't you want us to be able to get to the store and get fresh vegetables, fresh fruits? It wouldn't be a lot of grocery stores that are state run, because we have these big old Krogers, these big old Walmarts. I mean, these people are making billions on top of billions on top of billions. They can charge whatever they want, and we're getting what used to be 4 bags of groceries. Now we can only get 1 bag of groceries for the same price, because we let the millionaires and the billionaires get to the top. You see what I'm saying? So it makes no sense that we would fall into the trap, or New Yorkers will fall into the trap of them talking about Mandami. Is he going to be able to get everything accomplished that he wants to? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But if he could put those grocery stores in just food desert areas, you don't know how much that will help the people. That's going to help. If you could bring back where the working poor kids can have insurance when they get sick. Because, see, this is what a lot of people don't think about. You go to the emergency room, they're not going to really find what's wrong with you. They're going to find, it's like if you keep getting a bruise and you keep looking at it, but you're like, why am I getting a bruise? See, there's an underlying reason that you continue to get a bruise. What's that reason? The emergency room is not going to get down to the underlying reason. They're just going to fix that bruise. See what I'm saying? But if you're going to a primary care provider that you trust, and they know you, and they could go back and look in your chart. Their colleagues can go back and look at your chart. Somebody's going to find out why you keep getting that bruise. Because you go to your primary care provider, you may pay $350. Well, $350 is still a lot of money. But if you got some type of insurance to help subsidize that, that helps. You go to the emergency room, you're paying $1,800 per pop. And don't get labs. If you got to get a full panel of labs, that's $1,800 by itself. So now you're at $3,200 for something that you could have did for $300, because these people want to take your insurance away, which is what the big beautiful bill is getting ready to do in 30 days. So my thing, y'all, we've got to stop letting these millionaires and billionaires gaslight us out of what's best for us. We're not asking America for a handout. We're asking America for a foot up with our tax dollars. We just need a hand up with our tax dollars. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, y'all, stay woke so you ain't got to get woke. Don't worry about cancel culture. And remember, these millionaires and billionaires, and I don't care if they on the left or the right, they're not like us. Bezos showed us that. They're not like us. Gates, they're not like us. Now, Gates is a nicer one, and he does give, to the people. But still, his bottom line is his bottom line. Okay? Don't worry about cancel culture. Let's get it up out the mud. The have-nots will defeat the haves. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.